Hello everybody. Had a guy contact me wanting to see the front end on a 1969 Mustang. So we're going to walk back through here today, see what we can find on the Mustang. I know I have one back here. Been sitting back here for many years. I bought the car, I don't know, somewhere. I was probably between 18 and 20 years old when I bought the car. Had it for many years sitting right there. Of course, it ain't where it sat the whole time, but for the last several years, last 25 years or so, it sat right there. But now I do have several other Mustangs. There's a 71-2-3 style sitting there. There's a 71-2-3 style sitting here. There's another 71, 72, 73 style. But let's go up here and see if we can get a view of the front of this Mustang right here. There's a 75 Trans Am sitting beside of it over there. But the way the guy talked, somebody, he had wrecked somebody, he was just working on the car, but somebody had wrecked the car and it bent the strut towers and stuff on it, maybe shock towers, and then somebody else stole the front clip off of it. These trees have grown up while after the car was sitting here. This fender, get these trees cut off of it, don't look really too bad at all. Don't know if I can get up in there to see the condition of the shock towers. There is a little rust right there at the bottom where it meets the frame. That could be patched. I think he was maybe talking about wanting to take the fenders off and then cut the whole front of the car off, so he'd have everything he needs. Get on around here, see if we can get a better view of the front. And I do have a really good front bumper over there that's already off. That headlight bezel, fender extension, whatever you want to call it, looks really good. And these cars had 4 headlights. You had one there and one here. This fender extension or headlight bezel, whatever you want to call it, looks really good as well. And probably the pan in between. The lower pan, lower front balance pan, is bent up some. I don't think those are too awful much brand new. This fender here, I don't know if it's rust in the bottom right there, if that's just some it's had some Bondo. Oh, right through here, and the Bondo's broke right there. Just want to get in here to see that strut tower. Yeah, like the other side, there's a little bit of rust right there at the bottom of the strut tower. But he can watch this video, decide if it's good enough for him or not. But he was telling me that, like I was telling you guys, somebody had wrecked the car and then they parked it. And when they parked it, somebody stole the front clip off of it. And I guess on down the road somewhere, somebody had another one and they stole the doors off of it. And his is a fastback. This one's a coupe, where the front clip is the same. Like I said, I do have a really nice front bumper already off. I've got a trunk lid for the fastback as well. I've got several more Mustangs down here. I'll just give you a view of since we're talking about Mustangs. If you're standing around where I'm at right now, like I said, that was a 75 Trans Am sitting beside the Mustang. There is older vehicles all in here. I know a lot of you guys like looking at the vehicles almost as much as I do. There's a big two-door Cadillac. I thought that was a neat emblem that was in the grill of this Cadillac. I don't know if I want to go back out that way where that Mustang's at. Let's go back out this way. Go right here and I'll show you some more of these Mustangs I've got here. Well, you might not be able to sit in the camera, but these vehicles goes all the way up this, down this holler, back up, all the way back up through and all around there. Got some Mercury Cougars here as well. You don't see many of those Cougars anymore. I think these were 68 models. I've owned that Mustang several times as a complete car when I first got it. Sold it to a guy, and he ended up using a whole lot of parts off of it. He's building one. I got it back, plus a lot of his old parts, and then sold it again. I think I've had it 3 times. It's been sitting here for a while now, though. That tree that big around has growed up inside the firewall. The door was left open, and the trees have grown up on the back side of the door where you can't even close the door now without cutting these trees right here. Again, there's no ceiling fan laying out here on the ground behind it. Let's go down right there's another 71 2 or 3. Look at this Mercury Cougar. I'm gonna have to cut these trees. They're growing up between the grill and the core support. That one's growing between the grill and the front bumper. Amazes me how quick trees and stuff grow. Mother Nature will really take back over in no time. Let's go on up here. Right there, that one. The tree has grown up out from under the car, and it's actually starting to pick the car up off of the ground. This one was a 1965. Sitting on the hill right there is another 1965. Trees growing through the motor compartment on it as well. Right here was a 1966 that has got trees growing up all the way around it. I mean, all the way around it. It's like you park the cars there and the trees just start growing right up beside of them, kind of coming out from under them. And right here was another 1965. I've got several more of these Mustangs across the road. We'll have to get in here one day and cut some of these trees out from around them. Let's go over here across the road and I'll show you the Mustangs we got over there. I'm gonna let you guys walk with me for just a minute here, coming up through here, and I'll just show you. We've got just some walk paths through here between all these cars. And through his cars all the way around 360 degrees where I'm at. You probably can't see them because of the tree leaves, but we just got walk paths through here that go through several different directions. And there's another Mustang. I don't remember if I mentioned that one or not. Nova. '64 Impalas. That one's a true SS car. All right, let's just head on over here across the road. Okay, we're back over on this side of the road. And I was telling you guys I had a front bumper for that '69 Mustang to fit on the one the guy was looking for. I've actually got it off and landed on a trailer right here, along with a good '69 fastback trunk lid. And lots more stuff as well. Let's just see here. Yep, right there. There's a good front bumper. It's already off. And right there is a '69 fastback trunk lid. Fenders up there. There's another '69 fastback tail panel. Got 71 2 or 3 fenders there. Let's go on back here now a little further and I'll show you some more of the Mustangs. All right, now we're back over here on the opposite side of the road that we was just on. Right here straight ahead is a red '65 Mustang. And the hood leaned up against it is a '67. That was a '67 Mustang hood right here. Somebody's put the hood pins in it. But the '65 took a crunching in the front. That's why it was parked. I mean, it took a pretty good twisting. We have took a lot of parts off of it over the years though. This was a '67. It was actually being test drove by a guy that was going to buy it. And either he ran a red light or somebody else ran a red light. But anyway, T-boned it. Right here in the side, the fender off of it's still laying there, but it's all crunched in right against there. It was mashed plumb in with the firewall. But it would actually still run, ride, and drive when I got it back in the day. I've had lots of these cars for many years. I mean, since back in the '80s. This one right here, a friend of mine bought it. It's a '67. A friend of mine bought it back when we was in high school. And I got it off of him. right around senior year, or maybe the year we got out of school. But I've had this car ever since then. It was a factory big block car, I believe, best I remember. And this one is a 68. It was a complete car when I got it as well, way back in the day. I'm going to think this car, like I said, was a big block. If not, he was going to put a big block in it. But the car was all there back then. It's getting quite rusty now. But now, like I said, that was back around 86 or 87 when I got this car. So it has been sitting so many years. This 68, it could probably still be saved. If it had been today's standards, I would have never took them apart. Back then, they was just everywhere. As the old saying goes, there was a dime a dozen. Nowadays, they're quite harder to find. But a lot of these was complete, like this 68. It was a complete car. So was that 67. We'll go right on up here, and I'll show you a 66 that a tree fell on. Not here. The tree fell on it. A lady owned it. The tree fell on it at her house, and then she called me and sold it to me after the tree had fell on it. But it was a huge tree, and it really did some major damage to it. Almost crushed the back part of the car flat. But it's that white one sitting right there. We'll get around here and give you a view of the other side of it. You can see how it's bowed. That's because of the tree. Part of it, it came right across here and just completely bowed the car down. Mashed the front of the hood down. But on this back corner, it completely crushed everything down right across through here. I mean, the roof, where the roof skin starts, is a lot lower than the top of the quarter panel. It was actually a 6-cylinder, 3-speed car. I think the motor and stuff are still, yeah. Motor and everything is still in it. It is. And then over here is what's left of another 65. And I just got thinking about it. I've got some more of these Mustangs on across the road in a different section than what we was just at. But I'll not show you those today. Just thought I'd show you the Mustangs I got started on, showing a guy front clip, and we ended up into all this. But it is what it is, I guess. I just think these old cars are so sensational, and I just love them. I love them. I love them. And guys, if you like this kind of content, please go to my channel, subscribe, hit that like button, ring that notification bell. Hope everybody's having a sensational day.